Hello friends, operator Starsky reporting from Kiev, Ukraine. It's day 612 of the Russian invasion. The terrorists lost approximately 740 men, 22 tanks, 23 armored vehicles and 18 artillery systems. The terrorists keep losing vehicles both at the front lines and in the rear, and in order to prevent them from being destroyed, the terrorist invaders in the occupied Crimea decided to hide them along the railway. This makes it easier and faster to load and move their vehicles and supplies to the destination. And I think it was a really smart move, because the Ukrainian defenders will never be able to find those hidden trucks. For example, these ones on the photos, hidden near the railway stations of Ostrykova, Jankoy, Simferopol, Gruzovoy, etc. Those cunning Russian invaders, they're flipping genius. There's absolutely no way we can find them there. The Security Service of Ukraine revealed a Telegram channel used by the Russian FSB to recruit the Ukrainian teenagers and spread anti-Semitism in such cities as Zhytomyr, Dnipro, Lviv and Vinnytsia. The teenagers between 13 and 17 years old were recruited by the Russians. They were brainwashed with ultra-right propaganda and asked to make all kinds of crazy shit around their hometowns, involving EODs, vandalism, hate speech, etc., etc. The photos and other media files from this Telegram channel later were used by the Russian propagandists around the world to blame Ukrainians of being Nazi. And just to remind you, the Russians who were growing the Nazi in Ukraine are the same Russians who claim to be fighting Nazi in Ukraine. And to continue my favorite topic of the Russian cringe, you probably remember this dude known as Shgo, the Russian Minister of Stealing Toilets and Conditioners. So several days ago he said this.
Сбили 24 самолета за 5 дней.
Unfortunately, he forgot to inform about it his own press service, because according to the Russian media, this week the Ukrainian defenders only lost 14 airplanes instead of 24. Which is again too much. We don't have that many, but in case this number includes Russian aircraft intercepted by the Russian air defense, this number seems completely plausible. The European countries will present a new proposal for implementation of the frozen Russian assets, according to Ursula von der Leyen. According to the president of the European Commission, 211 billion euro that previously belonged to Russia will be used to restore Ukraine, which suffered from the Russian invasion. Had Russia not invaded Ukraine, these funds could be used to build new schools in Siberia or restore heating in Altai. But, each Russian supremacist is known for being what we call here in Ukraine Zhuk Samoyob, or self-fucking beetle. Don't ask me why. The US ambassador in Kazakhstan participated in the grand opening of the peacekeeping center of NATO on the territory of Kazakhstan. As a response, the Russian internet users started massively casting fireballs out of their buttholes, because prior to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, they considered Kazakhstan their ally. But everything changed due to the genius plan of Vladimir Putin. I guess you already know how we call him here in Ukraine. Warsaw, the beautiful capital of Poland, delivered 60 subway train cars to Kiev. Also, the cinematography festival Ukraina took place in Warsaw, featuring more than 500 Ukrainian movies and documentaries. This is totally worth your thumbs ups. And the Ukrainian soldier shared a symbolic video from a liberated settlement showing a memorial to Taras Shevchenko, iconic Ukrainian poet known for his immortal quote, "Learn from others and don't be ashamed of your own." I think this motto is a great summary for today's video, because today Ukraine shares the same heartbeat with the democratic world, proudly raising the flags of our allies. And to us, every foreign supporter of Ukraine is not a foreigner anymore. We are all Ukraine, because we are all fighting for freedom. With that, I wish you a great day. My name is Operator Starsky, reporting from Kiev, Ukraine. As always, be safe.